Oh, let's see.
Yes,
Okay.
hi.
Thank
Hello,
you.
how are you tonight?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good, and you?
I'm
fine, thank you.
I'm glad to hear that. Okay.
So I take it you're still in Venezuela.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh. So how is your family?
Yes. Yes. Terry is my grandson. Grandson. Okay. Okay. Sí. Going from Venezuela to you and to my classmate.
Well, since no one else is here, we'll have you say it again when the others are here.
I will be pleasant and complete joy to have you in my country.
Thank you.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'll get to come.
And you are welcome. You are
Thank you.
welcome. Okay.
Probably not, but thank you.
Okay. I am going to stay to May.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
People have been surprised that you joined the class from Venezuela.
Yes. Welcome. Welcome.
It's good. Es muy
Welcome
bueno.
back. Yes, welcome back. And Nancy, and Gerson.
I haven't heard from Gerson recently. Here's Nancy.
Está bien. Okay. Gerson.
Hello, how you doing?
Hi, Nancy. Hi.
Hi, Lina, how you doing?
Good, good.
Miss Wanda, how you doing? You're
I'm
okay?
fine, thank you. Lena is asking about her son. I haven't heard anything.
Ah,
So I
yes.
don't know. No sé.
No sabe, sí. Bueno, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Nancy.
Thank you.
So Nancy, how is your family?
Yo feliz de estar con ustedes.
It's okay
Yes.
today. All is okay.
Okay.
Good.
In my teenager is in the play basketball.
Ah,
Yeah. And the other guy in the room with the technology.
Oh, one moment.
so do you get to go watch him play basketball?
Eh, he played basketball in Puerto Rico for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
In Tennessee, in the from the house, have the canchita cow. He play alone basketball.
But
Very hot.
is he on the team
Very
now?
hot.
No, no.
Okay.
Very hot. Okay.
Well, Lena, we are cold.
Yeah.
It's cold here.
Yeah,
You're
it's
hot.
United States. Cool, United States. Here. Oh.
Well, in Tennessee, it'll get hot and then it'll get cold. Then it will get hot and then it will get
Okay.
cold. And it keeps going back and forth until it reaches 90 in June and you melt.
Qué bien, very well, very well.
Well, I don't know. Lena, we talked last week about continuing during the summer. And so,
Yeah.
yes, so we decided we're going to have class in the summer.
Where?
Same time, Thursday at 6:30. And the man who does the videos, he said that he would put it up for those people that need it. We have about 6 that they just come to class on the video. They can't come to class because they're working or something. And I kind of think her son is working. That's what I think.
Okay.
This week I don't receive the link by WhatsApp. I use the last.
WhatsApp?
Yeah, that's fine. I put that other information on and then I forgot all about doing the link, but it's the same one. It hasn't changed.
Okay.
It just is a way of bringing it to people's attention And yesterday I was so busy.
Okay.
And the day before I was so busy. So it's like I'm sitting down to rest now.
Nancy, tengo que estudiar entonces mucho.
Okay.
Bien, bien.
Um,
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and start, and we'll just see if anyone else joins.
Stories. Okay, stories.
Okay. The verse says, "You are like salt for the whole human race." And it's found in Matthew 5:15. And what does salt do to food?
Oh, you are like salt for the world. Human Ray, Matthew 5,
15.
15.
Yeah, this is 15.
Matthew 5:15. Okay.
So salt in our food makes it taste better. And so when we believe in Jesus and follow him, then our lives should be better to other people, and we should make them want to know us and want to know our Jesus.
Okay.
So let's go on with our vowels. This one.
Okay. A.
This one.
E.
I.
Lena. No. Nancy's right.
Okay.
Yeah, this is E.
E.
E. Okay, so what's this one?
I.
Yes,
I.
this is the I. Okay, and this one?
O.
O.
Yes. And you. Oh,
You.
and this one.
You.
Okay, any questions? Do you have any questions this week about problems or anything like that? Okay. If a verb ends in E and you're changing it to ing, you change the E
What
to
page?
I.
What page?
This is no page yet.
What book?
Not
What
the book
no?
yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay.
So I can't think of a verb right now that ends in E, but ing makes it like walking, talking. It's a different form of the verb from just walk and talk. But if the verb ends in E, you change the E to I. Oh, here's Damaris. And add ing. Just a minute here. Here's Concepcion. Hello, Concepcion. Hello, Damaris.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Concepcion, we talked last week about continuing during the summer, and we decided that we are going to have class in the summer. So 6:30 every Thursday. And like for Damaris, she wouldn't be able to come to class otherwise, and neither would Nancy. So this way they're going to have class, but they want it all summer. So just so that you know, every Thursday at 6:30, we will have class even through the summer. Then in the fall, we are going to start having classes in person as well as on the computer. And so when it gets time close, is close to time for that, then we'll talk about if we want, well, I've asked, I need to find out if I can do the in-person class and the Zoom class at the same time. So we'll just see, but I have to wait a little bit on that. But the man who puts the video, all this is being recorded. The man who puts the video on has said he will put it on all summer as well. So we do know that we'll have the online video all summer, and we'll have the actual in-person class all summer. Okay, now we were talking about a verb that ends in E. When you change it to ing, like walking, talking, if the verb ends in an E, you change the E to I and add ing. And so help me, I can't think of a verb that fits that, but there are a bunch of them. Now, a noun ending in Y, like cherry, berry, they end in a Y, and then you change the Y to an I and add ES. So it's like cherry becomes cherries.
Cherries. Cherries. Cherries.
I think I need to do this a little bit different. There.
Cherries.
Okay. So that was one of the words we had last week was cherries. And since it's different from most of the, like apple, you just add an S. Pear, you just add an S. But because cherry ends in a Y, you change the Y to an I and add ES. So cherry becomes cherries, spelled this way. Then we had an issue with the verbs. This verb is to be. And to be is completely different from every other verb. The first person is I, when I'm talking about me. We is talking about me plus you. So it's two or more, it's plural. See, this is plural, I is singular. And the verb for the to be verb is I am. I am Wanda. We are students.
We are plural.
Okay, then you, because it's not clear when you're saying you, am I talking about just Nancy or am I talking about all of the students? So when I say you, it's not clear, so you use the plural form. The plural form of to be is are. We are, you are, they are.
They are.
So with you, you use the are. Then in the third person, like he is.
He
Or
is.
her son is. Her son is not here.
He is.
So he is. She is. Lena is in Venezuela.
She is.
It is. The table is white. So this is the to be verb. I am I am Wanda. I am a teacher. We are students. You are, if I'm talking about Lena, you are in Venezuela.
You are in Venezuela.
If I'm talking about all of you, you are students.
You
If I'm
are
talking about just
in
one other
state.
person,
You are in state.
yes, that's right, Lena.
Uh-huh.
So if it's he or she or it, it's he is, or if it's a man saying her son is, or she is, Lena is, or it is, the table is. Okay.
The table is.
Okay, I see some people trying to write, and I'm just going to wait a little bit, and you let me know when you're finished writing it. So are you finished writing it?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to do. That was a problem last week, wasn't it? All right, in the first person, singular and plural, it's just do. I do, you do.
I do.
Okay,
You do.
now we do. Now, second person is you.
Second,
So
you
it's
do.
you do and you do. So
You do.
I do like milk. We do study English. You do live in America. Or that could be one person, or it could be more than one. It could be just one of you, or it could be all. But the third person, he, she, or it, he does like English. He does live in the United States. She does live in Venezuela. It does, like the table does wobble, you know, not even. But they, again, is do. So all of the verbs are the same except for that third person. And then it looks like it's plural. It goes from do to does, or go to goes, or walk to walks. You add an S.
Okay.
And if it ends in a vowel, like go or do, you add ES. Now, don't ask me why it does this. It just does. It's just an English thing. It's not like that in Spanish, is it?
To see, I do. Second, you do. Third person, he, she, it, is, does.
That's right.
Okay.
does, or goes, or walks,
okay.
wants.
We do, you do, the, and they do. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know, some of these things I've asked my English teacher friend, but some things she doesn't know either. And this is one of those things that my English teacher friend doesn't know either. Okay, now to the book. And let's start with the workbook. And this will be a continuation of what we did where we, where we finished last week.
Wormwood. Wormwood. That's,
56, 68, so we've got some more to do. 64,
4.
70, okay. Down here. Okay, so one of the things that was a problem last week was soup. Like there's a can of tomato soup on here. And so we kind of talked about the OU in soup is ooh, like it's just a U, soup. But the OA in soap is just an O. So this is soap, like you wash your clothes or wash your face. And this is soup, like you eat.
Okay, so
So in the workbook, page 68, it says at the top, lesson 4, life skills, containers and amounts. Now we went over it in the textbook last week. So this is in the workbook this week. It says A, look at the pictures, write the words, use the words in the box. So it's going to have container like a can, and then a a can, and then what's in the can, soup. Oops.
I can outside.
This is soup.
A thing of soup.
Yes, a can of soup.
A can of soup. A can of soup.
Okay, what would number 2 be?
2. A bag of rice.
Yes, a bag of rice. A bag is the container. Rice is what's in the container. All right, what would 3 be?
Loaf of bread.
Yes, loaf is Well, that's not the container because the container's a bag, but it's when bread comes in a loaf, whether it's sliced or not, it's called a loaf. And if it's sliced, then it's a sliced loaf of bread. But loaf is the kind of like the size that or amount that the bread comes in. Bread doesn't usually come in less than a loaf, although occasionally you'll see a half of a loaf. But number 3 is loaf of bread. And what's number 4?
Gallon of milk.
A gallon of milk.
That's right. And gallon is the size of the container. Now, milk also comes in half gallon and quart. And a gallon of milk looks like a whole lot more milk than a half gallon. It just, 2 half gallons in the containers, it looks so much smaller than the huge gallon of milk. And the quart, there's 4 quarts in a gallon. It looks really tiny next to a gallon of milk. But this is a gallon of milk. And number 5?
A box of cereal.
Yes, a box of cereal. So that's the container that it's in. It's a box because it's going to be cardboard. It's the only thing here that is cardboard. The can is metal. The rice, that bag is going to be probably plastic. The bread is in a plastic, but it talks about a loaf, so it's the amount of bread. The milk is in a plastic, but the cereal is in cardboard, like the back of our book. It's like that. So it's a box of cereal. And what's number 6?
A dozen eggs.
Now, some of the things, it was talking about the outside container, but on bread and eggs, it's talking about the size of the things inside, like a loaf of bread or a dozen eggs. So a dozen is 12. Let's see. Yeah, 12. So that's a dozen. And then you can also see another box that's larger, and it has 18, and it just says 18 eggs. So the 12 is not going to usually say 12, it's going to say dozen. Okay, any questions? All right, then on page 69, part B, we're going to be making these amounts into plurals. So like on number 1, it talks about 2 gallons of milk and 2, what would it be on the box? Boxes. And how do we spell boxes? B-O-X-E-S. And it's an E-S, not just an S, because it has an S kind of sounding. So a word that ends in an S, a noun ending in an S or an S sound. Shh. Anything like that, or this, it's going to be ES. So this is the way you would spell boxes. Gallons, you just add an S. Okay, on number 2, we need 4 pound. So what would it be?
Pounds.
Pounds, right?
What is
Of chicken and 3
bags?
bags. So there you just add the S. Pounds and bags. You just add the S. Now, pounds is usually designated, well, not there. Okay. LB.
LB.
But if
Pounds
it's
and chicken.
pounds, it's
Yeah.
LBS. And that would be the abbreviation that they would have. And they might have it on the sticker. They might have it on the sign. So the just LB stands for pound and LBS is for pounds, the plural. Now, why LB when you're talking, this is the way you spell pounds. So why should it be LBS? I don't know. It's that crazy English again. Okay. Number 3. What do we need from the store? We need 2. 1 is loaf.
Loaf.
What's 2?
Loaves.
Loaves of bread and 3 boxes. Yes. So the loaf is LOAF. It's got an F here, but when you make it plural, it becomes a V. The F becomes a V. So the singular is LOAF. And some of these things you just have to practice to learn it because there's no reason for it. It doesn't make sense. Some things make sense. All right, it's a plural. You add S because you say gallon, and for the more than 1 gallon, it's gallons. You add an S. It's pretty simple. But that's not some of them. All right. And number 4, we need 3 pound pounds of fish and half can of soup. Those are just straight add an S.
Okay.
Okay, any questions on this part? Okay, now this is a little conversations. There are 4 little conversations. So part A is the same on all 4, and then part B changes. So what you're going to do is like Lena will do all 4 A's and Nancy will do all 4 B's.
Okay. What do we need from the store, Nancy?
We need 2 gallons of milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
We need 3 pounds of
No, wait a
fish
minute,
and
Lena.
5 cans of salt. Yes.
Lena, you're just doing A.
Okay.
Just asking the question this time.
4A. 4A. What do we need from the store?
We need 4 pounds of chicken and 3 bags of rice.
Okay. Okay.
Lena, number 3, 3A.
What do we need from the store?
I need 2 loaves of bread and 3 boxes of cereal.
Okay, now number 4, Lena.
What do we need from the store?
We need 3 pounds of fish and 5 cans of soup. Soup.
Ooh,
Soup.
soup,
Soup. 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 Soup.
there's no rhyme or reason why that's ooh and soap is oh. It's just practice to get it. Sorry.
I know. See. So
It's just, that's the way it is. Okay, so Nancy, you're A, and Damaris, you're B.
okay.
Damaris, what do we need from the store?
We need 2 gallons of milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
What do we need from the store?
We need 4 pounds of chicken and 3 bags of rice.
What do we need from the store?
We need 2 loaves of bread and 3 boxes of cereal.
What do we need from the store?
We need 3 pounds of fish and 5 cans of soup.
Okay, now Damaris, you're A, and Concepcion, you're B.
Okay. Concepcion, what do we need from the store?
We need 2 gallons of milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
What do we need from the store?
We need 4 pounds of chicken and 3 bags of rice.
What do we need from the store?
We need 2 loaves of bread and 3 boxes of cereal.
What do we need from the store?
We need 3 pounds of fish and 5 cans of soap.
Ooh,
Soup.
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 Okay, Nancy, don't feel so bad.
Thank you.
So both of you just practice. That's all it is. Because it doesn't make sense. I know. Okay, now Concepcion, you're A, and Lena, you're B.
Okay. Lina, what do you need from the stores? Story?
We need 2 gallons and milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
2. What do we need from the story?
We need 4 pounds of chicken and 3 bags of rice.
What do we need from the story?
We need 2 loaves of bread and 3 boxes of cereal.
What do we need from the story?
We need 3 pounds of fish and 5 cans of salt. Also,
Ooh,
so
soup. Soup.
soup. Okay,
Okay.
soup.
Soup.
Okay.
All
Soup.
right.
We need 3 pounds of fish and 5 cans of soup.
All right. So in part C, you have pictures and you have to write the whole thing, like loaf of bread, gallons of milk. So it's the same thing, except you're going to write out a loaf of bread or gallons of milk.
Hey, I am
Well, just a minute, let everyone finish.
okay. And do you need anything from the store?
Okay, wait a minute, Lena, they're not finished yet.
Okay.
Mami, mira, mira ti. Ahora veo. Mami, ¿qué te petó? Ahora me voy. No. No. Yo sé, pero me voy a hacer después.
Okay, now Lena, ask
Cierra la puerta, cierra
Nancy.
la puerta, por favor. Ma, ¿no vamos a ir allá? Cierra la puerta.
Do Nancy,
Yes.
Nancy,
Yes.
do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need a loaf of bread and 2 gallons of milk.
Do you need any from the store?
Yes, I need a box of cereal and 2 bags of rice.
Okay. Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 2 dozen eggs and 3 cans of soup.
Okay. Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need a gallon of milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
Okay.
All right. So
Thank
Nancy,
you.
you're A, and
Okay.
Damaris, you're B.
Okay. Damaris, do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need a loaf of bread and 2 gallons of milk.
Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need a box of cereal and 2 boxes of rice.
Do you need anything from store?
Yes, I need 2 dozen eggs and 3 cans of soup.
Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 8 gallons of milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
Okay, now on number 2, it's bags of rice.
Bags.
Bags. Right.
All right. So Damaris, you're A, and Concepcion, you're B.
Okay. Do you need anything from store?
Yes, I need loaf of bread and 2 gallons of milk.
Do you need anything from the store?
Yes. Yes, I need box of cereal and 2 bags of rice.
Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 2 dozens of eggs and 3 cans of soup.
Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need gallon of milk and 2 boxes of cereal.
Okay, now Concepcion, you're A, and Lena, you're B.
Okay, Elena, do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need a loaf of bread and 2 gallons of milk.
Okay, do you need anything from this store?
Yes, I need a box, the cereal, and 2 bags of rice.
Do you need anything from this store?
Yes, I need 2 dozen on egg and 3 cans on soup tomato.
Do you need anything from this store?
Yes, I need gallon of milk and 2 boxes on comfort.
Okay, now if you notice, the plural on these things, loaf becomes loaves, box becomes boxes, gallon becomes gallons, bag becomes bags. But dozen eggs, it doesn't matter if you have 1 dozen or 5 dozen, it's still just dozen eggs. It doesn't change.
Okay.
So everything else changes one way or another, but not the dozen eggs. Okay, any questions? So now we go to the text and page did we do page 102?
Hmm.
102 and 103?
No. No.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to go back and pick that up. Okay, wait a minute. 102. There it is. Okay, 102 doesn't have, you're going to do something writing, and 103, you're going to do something writing, but I don't have it on here on my form. So part A, that's page 102, 102, lesson 4, life skills, containers and amounts. So A, listen and point, listen and repeat.
Page 102. Exercise A. Listen and point.
Bananas, 99 cents a pound. Grapes, $1.79 a pound. Avocados, $1.99 each. Fish, $6.99 a pound. Ground beef, $2.89 a pound. Chicken, $3.39 a pound.
Listen and repeat.
Bananas, 99 cents a pound.
99 cents a pound.
Grapes, $1.79 a pound.
Grapes, $1.79 a pound.
Avocados, $1.99 each.
Avocados, $1.99 each.
Fish, $6.99 a pound.
Fish, 6.99 a pound.
Ground beef, $2.89 a pound.
Ground beef, 289 pounds.
Chicken, $3.39 a pound.
Chicken,
3.9 pounds.
Okay, you see on these signs that it has a slash, and that's read as an A, 99 cents a pound. Grapes, 179 a pound. So that slash is read as a. Now on the grapes and avocados, they did the grapes as 179 a pound. And avocados, they said $1.99 each. $1, if it's just a $1, it's $1, or you can say just one. They're both correct. Any questions on any of it? Now look in the little box down here below the chicken. It has LB equals pound and LBS equals pounds. And I put that on the page. But that's telling you again, why LB means pound, I don't know. It just do. All right, now then part B is listen, then listen and repeat.
Page 102, exercise B. Listen. Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound of grapes and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Listen and repeat. Do you need anything from the store?
From the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound of grapes and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Yes,
Yes, I need 1 pound of grapes and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Any questions? So this is a little conversation. So, and it's just this one, you know, 1A and 1B. It's not a bunch of them like it was in the other book. So Nancy, you be A, and Damaris, you be B.
Okay. Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound of beef and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Okay, now Damaris, you're A, and Concepcion, you're B.
Okay. Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound of grapes and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Now, a lot of times you'll hear and see, like on an advertisement, hamburger. Ground beef is also called hamburger. It's exactly the same thing, and that's what you're going to see in an advertisement or hear on an advertisement if it's like the TV or radio. All right, Concepcion, you're A, and Lena, you're B.
Okay. Lina, do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound grape and 2 pounds on ground beef.
Okay, now Lena, you're A, and Nancy, you're B.
Nancy, do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound of grapes and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Okay, any questions? So C is practice the conversation. We've done that. Now D is look at the shopping list and make new conversations. So conversation 1 is 2 pounds of grapes and 2 avocados. Conversation 2 is 1 pound of fish and 2 pounds of ground beef. Conversation 3 is 3 pounds of bananas and 4 pounds of chicken. Now, any question on those? So you're going to use, when it's your turn, you can use the grapes and avocados, or the fish and the beef, or the bananas and chicken. You can use any one, but just use one.
Okay.
Conversation 1 or conversation 2 or conversation 3. Okay, so Damaris, you're A, and Concepcion, you're B.
Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 2 pounds of grapes, 2 each avocados.
Okay, and so Concepcion, you're A, and Lena, you're B.
Okay. Do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need bananas, 99, euros, $1, nine pounds.
Okay,
Avocados, $1.99 each.
all right, so now Nancy, no, Lena, you're A, and Nancy, you're B.
Okay. Nancy, do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 1 pound of fish and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Okay, so Nancy's A and Damaris is B.
Damaris, do you need anything from the store?
Yes, I need 3 pounds of banana, 4 pounds of chicken.
Okay, any questions? Okay, then E is, and this is on page 103, 103, listen and point, listen and repeat.
Andy, te llamo después, estoy en clase de inglés, te llamo después.
Page 103, exercise E. Listen and point.
A gallon of milk. A loaf of bread. A box of cereal. A dozen eggs. A bag of rice. A can of soup.
Listen and repeat.
A gallon of milk.
A
gallon of milk.
A loaf of bread.
A
A
loaf
loaf
of
of
bread.
bread.
A box of cereal.
A
A
box
box
of
of
cereal.
cereal.
A dozen eggs.
a
A
do-
dozen
And dozen
eggs.
eggs.
A bag of rice.
bag
A
of
A
bag of
bag of
rice.
rice.
A can of soup.
a
A
can
A
can
can
of
of
soup.
soup.
Okay, any questions? There, that A that's pronounced it means one. So you could say 1 gallon, or you could say a gallon. It means the same thing. Now look at the box over there beside the cornflakes. It says singular and plural. So 1 gallon is gallon. 2 or more is gallons. Just add S. Loaf is 1. Loaves is 2 or more. You change the F to a V and add ES. Box is 1. Boxes is plural, 2 or more. You add ES because the X has an S type of sound. And it's not just S's that it does that, but it's anything with an S type of sound. So if the word ends in a sh or ch, most of the time it's going to add an ES. Church, churches, it adds an ES. Okay, 1 dozen, 2 dozen, 5 dozen, 10 dozen, 20 dozen. It's still just dozen. Everything else changes, but not the dozen. Okay, 1 bag is a bag, 2 bags. You add the S for the plural. Can is 1, cans, plural, you just add the S. And so this is another way that shows you what the plural of some of these words are. And I think the one that's the hardest is loaf and loaves. Everything else, you pretty much just add an S, or if it has an X or S already at the end of the word, you add ES. But loaf and loaves is the difficult one. All right, now here's another little conversation. And it's just like that one that we did on the other page, B. Listen, listen, and repeat.
Page 103. Exercise F. Listen. What do we need from the store?
We need a bag of rice and 2 dozen eggs.
Listen and repeat. What do we need from the store?
What do we need
from the store?
We need a bag of rice and 2 dozen eggs.
We need a bag
A
of
bag
rice
of
and
rice
2
or
dozen
2
eggs.
dozen eggs.
Okay, any questions?
I have a question. When use letter A, only use when is a 1 bag rice, but one more 2 bags rice, use the letter A.
No, it's only when there's one.
1, okay.
But one, the A means 1.
Okay.
So a bag is 1 bag.
Okay.
But when you're using 2 or more, you just say the number.
Okay, example, in the conversation number 1, say, we need a loaf of bread and 2 cans of soup. No,
Yes.
use the letter A.
You did.
Okay. Okay.
There in conversation 1, you said a loaf of bread.
Okay.
You used it.
Yes, I use in the first, but
That's right.
the say 2 cans of soup. No, use letter A. Okay.
No.
Thank you. Okay.
Just when you're meaning 1.
1. Okay.
So in a way, you can just say that A equals 1.
Okay. Thank you.
So let's see. Concepcion, you be A, and Lena, you'll be B.
Okay.
What do we need from the store?
Yes, I need 2 pound chicken and 2 pound fish and 4 pounds beef.
Okay, Lena, you're A, and Nancy, you're B.
Sorry, letter H.
Do you need anything from the store, Nancy?
We need a loaf of bread and 2 cans of soup.
Okay, so Nancy, you're A, and Damaris is B.
Damaris, what do we need from the store?
We need a box of cereal in a dozen eggs.
Okay, and Damaris, you're A, and Concepcion, you're B.
What do we need from the store?
We need 2 bags of rice and 2 cans of soup.
Okay, now rice doesn't always come in a bag. Sometimes it comes in a box. But in this case, it's showing it as a bag. See the picture there? It's a plastic bag. But honestly, there is at least one brand, it's called Uncle Ben's rice, that is in a box. So, okay, now let's go on to page 104 in the text, because we've already done the workbook. Lesson 5, life skills, read ads and write a list. So A, it's an advertisement. That's what it means. Ads, that means an advertisement. So this is from Shop Mart Weekly Specials. So this isn't everything they sell. It's just those things that maybe cost less. Or like on tomato soup, it says buy one, get one free. Or sometimes they'll say 5 for $1 or something like that. So now we're going to listen and read, listen and point.
Page 104. Exercise A. Listen and read.
Shop Mart Weekly Specials. A loaf of bread, $1.79. 1 dozen eggs, 99 cents. Chicken, $1.99 a pound. Tomato soup, 79 cents. Buy one, get one free. Cereal, $3.25 a box. Bananas, 49 cents a pound.
Listen and point.
Shop Mart Weekly Specials.
Shop Mart.
A loaf of bread, $1.79.
A loaf of bread.
1 dozen eggs, 99 cents. Chicken, $1.99 a pound. Tomato soup, 79 cents. Buy one, get one free. Cereal, $3.25 a box. Bananas, 49 cents a pound.
Okay, now like the chicken, maybe it's a 3-pound chicken. So you're going to have to multiply the 1.99 times 3 to find out how much it is. Or the bananas, you get one banana, maybe it's 1 pound, but you get 5 and maybe it's 4 pounds. So it's going to be how many pounds it is, the weight of it is going to determine the cost. And I think it's interesting, bananas are 55 cents a pound now, so they haven't gone up all that much. Okay, then part B, read the shopping ad again, circle A or B. So read the question, find the answer in the advertisement, and circle the A or B.
Hey, baby. Two grapes. No, mi amor, todavía no. No.
Is everyone finished?
Yes.
I'm glad you were able to come back, Concepcion. I was kind of concerned.
Yeah. Sorry.
I have one student that tried at the beginning of class very hard, and her internet kept going off. And so, you know, she'd be on 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and then her internet was gone. And so she finally gave up. She tried several weeks, but she finally gave up. And so I was wondering if that's what happened to you. All right. Now part B, read the shopping ad again, circle A or B. So Lena, number 1.
Number 1. How much is bread? $1.79 a pound.
No.
How much is bread?
Letter A.
A B or A?
No, it's 179 a loaf.
Lo abrí $1. $0.79 a pound bread.
No, it's not a pound. It's not B. See, it says loaf of bread.
Oh, yo ask me. B. $1.79 a pound.
No, it's a loaf. It's A.
Hello. See, hello.
Yes, it's A.
Letter A.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what we're here for, is to learn it, isn't it?
How much is it? $1.79 a loaf.
Yes. A.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. Nancy, number 2.
How much is chicken? Letter B, $1.99 a pound.
Okay.
Okay. And then number 3, Damaris.
How much are 2 cans of tomato soup? Let it be 1.58. 5.8.
Yes.
Yes.
So with 2 cans, you have to multiply the 79 by 2 or add 79 and 79.
Miss Wanda, the advertisers say you buy one and other is free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so what does that mean?
You buy
2 cans. 2 cans.
one. I don't know. Maybe my English is good, but my math is good.
Okay. So do you understand what Nancy's saying? It says buy one, get the second one free. So 2 cans of
Too
soup
free.
would be 79 cents.
Mhm.
It wouldn't be the $1.58. You see that? It says buy one, get one free. So one of them doesn't cost anything. One of them costs 79 cents of the 2. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. So sometimes it's a little tricky.
Mhm.
All right, now then, so that's part A, that's A, the answer A.
Mhm.
So number 4, that would be Concepcion, right?
Okay. How much is cereal? Letter A. $3.25 a box.
Right. Okay, now number 5, Lena.
How much are 2 pounds of banana? B, 98 cents.
This time you do add the 49 and 49 or multiply it by 2 because you don't have one free.
2 pounds. 2
So
pounds.
it is
2
the 2
pounds.
pounds. So it's
2
the
pounds.
98 cents. Okay.
99 cents.
So it is a little bit tricky. All right. It's 8 minutes before 8. So do you want to do page 105 or wait till next week? What do you want?
Next week.
Options for you.
Okay, how many want to do page 105 tonight? Raise your hand.
Okay.
How many of
Okay.
you want to wait till next week? Okay, so we're going to
Good
go
night.
ahead and finish page 105. So see, look at the pictures, write the shopping lists. So like on picture 1, you can see 2 dozen eggs, you can see a pound of chicken, and 2 cans of soup.
Two
Dozen eggs.
dozen
1 pound
each,
chicken.
1 pound chicken, 2 cans on soap.
So Lena, wait and let everyone else do 2, 3, and 4.
4,
3 pounds.
4, 2, 2. ¿Cómo que bolsa tú? 2 pound rice? No, 1 pound rice. 2 pound big, 2 tomatoes. 2 tomatoes, 4. 2 pounds big. 1 pound rice. 2 tomatoes. 2 tomatoes. 4. ¿Es así? Nancy?
Ajá.
Everyone else isn't finished.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Lena.
4, number 4. 2 pound big. 1 pound rice.
No, 1 bag.
2 tomatoes.
Okay, what did someone say about the rice?
Bag.
It's not a
1
pound,
rice.
it's
Bag.
bag.
Bag,
And sometimes it can be 3
bag
pounds in
rice.
that bag.
Bag rice. Bag. Okay. Bag.
Okay, so Nancy, what's number 2?
Number 2, 1 dozen eggs, 2 cans of soup, 3 pounds of ground beef.
Number 2?
Number 2, 1 dozen eggs, 2 cans of soup, 3 pounds of ground beef.
It's not ground beef, it's fish.
Fish.
Sorry.
3 pounds. 3 pounds.
Sorry.
3
Okay,
pounds.
3
so there's number 2.
pounds.
So Damaris, 3.
3 pounds. Fish. Dozen.
Number 3.
I
One
know.
dozen. One
It's
dozen.
Damaris's turn.
Number 3. 2 boxes of cereal, 1 gallon of milk, 1 pound of banana.
Okay. Although 3
Okay.
usually is more than a pound of bananas, but that's what they say, so that's what it is. All right, and so Concepcion, number 4.
Yeah, 1 bag rice, 2 pounds tomato, eat 2 pounds on the beef.
The tomatoes, we don't know that it's the weight. So we don't know it's 2 pounds, it's just 2 tomatoes. Whoops,
Oh,
just 2 tomatoes.
2 tomatoes. Okay.
Right. It doesn't say the weight at all. And sometimes you have to watch the vegetables and the fruit. Sometimes it's so much for each, like the tomato, it could be 2 tomatoes for a certain price. No, 1 tomato a certain price, 79 cents, and 2 tomatoes would be the what is it, $1.58. So when you go to the store, you really have to watch that you're getting what you understand, or that you're understanding what they're saying. Okay, any questions?
No.
All right, well, it's still not 8 o'clock, is it? Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And just know that we will have class through the summer. The new school year starts in August. And sometime like July, I'll find out for sure if we need to have a different day or if we can do this way, the online school at the same time as the in-person school. So we'll find that out then. But right now, we're definitely going to have class through the summer. And if there's a time that you can't be there, you can always go to the online, to the YouTube. I record every session. I don't know if you can see it. You may not be able to see up here, but up here beside my name, there's a little flashing light. And then over here at the side, see, there's a little flashing light and it says recording. So it records from the minute I start until the minute I finish. So if you need to get online, you can always go to that YouTube, and it's just exactly what we did. And I know that there are times when her son is working, and that's what he does. So that's what I'm going to assume, is that he's having to work, and so he goes to the online class. Now, they try to put the online class on Fridays, put it available on Fridays. But if something comes up and it doesn't get on Friday, then it's going to be there later, Saturday or Monday or whatever day. But usually he tries to put them on Fridays. Okay?
Okay.
So, hello and goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
And
Next
Lena
week.
keeps inviting us over there to Venezuela. Okay, Lena, you were telling us something about welcoming us to Venezuela. Would you tell us again? You told me, but tell all of them. She's not understanding.
Lina, ¿cuándo regresa, Lina?
Happy sleeping for
Lina,
you.
¿cuándo usted regresa a Estados
El
Unidos?
2 de mayo, dije, 2 May.
2 May. Ah, pues,
2 May.
the next week.
Yes. Mira, ¿cuándo es que tenemos
Or is it the
examen,
next
Nancy?
week? Let's see.
The other one.
Dime
Oh.
cuándo tenemos examen.
It's the next week. See, next week is the 29th,
Mhm.
and then the 30th is Friday, May 1st is Saturday, and May 2nd is that Sunday.
Mhm.
So it's going to be 2 weeks, and she's not going to be joining us from Venezuela anymore. And I won't get to see her grandson come and help her if she has
Yes.
any trouble. He comes in and he helps her, and then he says hi to me.
Okay.
So everybody have a good week,
Thank you, you too.
and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Nancy, ¿vamos a
Okay,
tener
thank you.
examen?
Al final de todo,
Al final
la-
de todo.
de todas las lecciones da un examen. Y
Al
este viene
final de todo.
próximo.
No sabemos cuándo. Al final de todo, pero no sabemos cuándo.
Oh, es al final. Oh,
Al
ok.
final de cada lección siempre nos dan un examen, no nos hemos dado cuenta, pero sí.
No lo sé.
Pero estamos asustadas ya. Pero ya estamos asustadas.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Have a good week.
Happy.
Too.
Bye, Lina, Maris, Concepción.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye,
love-
Wanda.
Bye.
I love. Okay. I love.
Dile, Lina. Bye, Lina.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.